I got 15 bucks here on Global Poker. I'm gonna play a couple tables of NL4. See what we can get. Let's see. Sanity is a little bit here. And hopefully we could have some interesting action and make some money. See what happens. If anyone gets a hand with some strength, quote bluff happy Seattle over there. Okay, we'll keep that in mind, Mr. Man. That's our tell for New Seattle. He's bluff happy. Of course, then we could also say that I swear she was 18 is tilting. LOL. Well, let's have some NL4 fun. Come on. Just relaxing. Having a good time. I put some money on the site earlier today just to play a tournament. So I got $15 left over on here. So I figure let's play. Yeah, I'll post this on YouTube. Not too worried about giving away anything. And play 2 tables. Just for a little bit of added action. Maybe play for about an hour or so. Let's see what we got here. Coming up, one more. Ah, here he goes. It's pretty funny. Oh, yeah. I love chat. People get so angry. Matter of fact, we got somebody with 11 bucks here. Almost 300 big blinds deep. Alright, so Queen 7 off here in the big blind. Let's see, we just get to check it. No, we don't get to check it, so I'll fold it. Of course, I'm not playing Queen 7 off. Here we get a raise from under the gun of 20 cents, which is 20 cents is what? 5 big blinds? 4 big blinds? I'll have to get reacquainted with 4 cents as the big blind. So I'm going to fold Queen 9 off from the small blind and King 7 from the small blind. I make these at least, to see the background on my computer. There you go. That works. Let's see, 10-7 suited, of course, not interested. Not interested in 2-7. Let's see who's short stack here. Jake is. This guy, obviously, we know all about him already. No, he's sitting out. Alright, bye-bye. Nice knowing you. I gotta take a look after this. 7-2 suited. Hot hand, hot hand. Hot hand. Not so much. Making all these people blue who are here with short stacks. 3-5 we can fold. Here I get a raise. I'm not going to be calling a pair of threes on a raise. So 0.2 divided by 0.04. That's a 5 big blind raise. So 20 cents is a 5 big blind raise. Got it. Jack 3, we can fold it up. Queen 5 in the big blind. Now we're 4-handed here on the left. Of course, I'm not going to call Queen 5 off suit. G Money Buddy coming in here. She looks like a G Money Buddy, doesn't she? He's literally raising everything, but obviously from a small blind. All right, Queen Jack suited. I could raise it up here, but I'm just going to check it, get the free card, see what we get. Get a King 3-6 rainbow board. I'll just check through. And I got no reason to continue on this particular hand here. It didn't really turn out the way I was hoping it would. My plan hopefully is to just get a good hand and be able to ride with it. Here I get King 9 suited from the cutoff. Let's see. All right, yeah, let's raise it up. Queen 6 is a fold. I get middle pair, no flush draw. I will c-bet here. Let's make it a little bit bigger, 25 cents. And I get a raise. So she calls my... What is she raising with here? She's raising probably with maybe a nut flush draw, maybe. She could have jacks. It's interesting. Maybe she had a pair of sixes too. Alright, let's fold it up. I'm not really drawing to anything there at that point also to really make that call. She could have easily had pocket sixes. That's what I'll put her on, either pocket to raise me there, either pocket sixes, or she's on maybe a nut flush draw is possible. Okay, so here I'm obviously going to call with King Queen. And I do get top pair. Um, so obviously I hate checking to her and giving her the free card on a flush draw. So let me pump it. Let me do a 20-cent bet. Now I got a great hand. 66 cents. Let's see. I can go 50 cents here. And now I got the full house. So you know what? Let's pot it. I didn't really see anything else to do there. In terms of betting. You know, at least she called my bets. I was hoping, of course, she would call the last one there, but wasn't going to get that. It's a funny conversation going on here, huh? I was watching Tony G and pull the royal flush and couldn't be because for blah 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 blah. Is she in the button? No. You know, if it was 8 cents, I would call it. Here is gonna definitely be a fold. Nothing doing with the 7.5. What is 95? I have it auto loaded at 95 when I go blind. Oh, 95 big blinds. What's 0.04 times 95 is what? Oh, so when I go below $3.80, it reloads. Let's see. Jack 8 offsuit from the button. Let's raise it up here. And here I got top pair, so I can definitely see bet this one. Let's put it at 21, a nice random number. Let's do a random number of 21 cents. Got it. If I'm trying to calculate what 3/4 pot might be, 21. Like 21 is close enough. Queen 10 off. Nope, no thanks. King 8 off. No thanks. Used to die in your sleep. Hope you enjoy my singing. Singing the gambler, because every gambler knows. I'm a gambler. Are you a gambler? I am a poker player. I'm not a gambler. I play poker. These guys are still yapping over here. What are they talking about? Oh man, they're talking about maybe talking about the craziness of global poker and how the cards fall. It's almost like real poker, global poker. I mean, when you play on other sites, you're playing a completely different game than you play here on global poker. Global poker, people play super loose. You see some crazy things happen here. People who stay in with 9-4 offsuit and end up winning with a full house type of deal. It happens. Definitely happens here at global poker. But it makes it entertaining. You know what? This is like a relaxed version of poker for me. A little bit more relaxed. Have a good time. Maybe sing a couple songs like the Gambler. Look at this. We got the check with 8-6 offsuit. So let's see. We have a straight draw. We have an open-ended straight draw. So let's call it. And we still have it open in a straight draw. We still don't have the flush draw out there at least. Now we got 14 cents into 28. I got to call it with 8 outs. Hang on. All right, we get 2 pairs. Kind of useless. I'm gonna have to fold this, of course, because he could have any kicker that's higher than my crappy 8 at this point. So, unfortunately, that didn't work out. Let's see here. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so a 6 gives us a straight. So this is I'm not really gonna hang out searching for a 6. Especially to a huge overbet like that. Nothing doing on the 7-3 off. These guys are still going. I know they're pretty distracted, these two. Alright, that's one right here. So what the hell is... It was 12 and 16 cents, alright. Doing the math of 4 cents. Boo. It's alright. I don't want to play that hand anyway. Just kidding. Everybody folded on me. This is a table I'm not really doing too great on. Everybody folded on me. It's alright. It's alright. Seems to happen to me when I play 2 tables. I got one table that's going kind of decent. Then I got a table that just like literally nothing is happening for me. I find it hard landing two decent tables. Let me label this guy. Ace-4 suited from the button. I got two limpers. That should be 20 cents. So we got two callers on my 5 big blind raise. Wow. All right. This is interesting. Well, I'm getting a good price here, 24 cents into $1.06. So obviously I have to call it. I'm just hoping he doesn't have a 2. Which he could. She raises it up. Yeah, wow. 3-way pot and I can't fold it. Ugh. This crap went south quick. Jack, Queen, 9, 8. So I got 10. Wow. Enjoy, guys. Have a good time. Let's see. A 10 gives me a straight. Right now, I have Queen, Jack. So we'll call this. Now we get top pair. Let's bet it. You know what? Let's check it off. Since he did bet here, I could raise him. 8, 9, 10, Jack. I'm gonna raise it up. This is perfect. Assuming he doesn't have the 10. So I'm actually going to check. I can call a pot bet with this, you know, as long as he didn't shove. If he has a 10 and he has a straight, you know, then it's fine. He does. Oh, he has a 10. I can't fold 2 pair in that spot. Really, the biggest reason I did a check there was to keep the price down, because if I bet it, very good chance that he would have raised it and I just would have been in a tough spot. That Jack was tough, you know, because it put me on that 2 pair. trying to read this chat. I didn't get to see if I didn't keep up to see if they were talking about my hands or not. Mm-mm-mm. Got to be starting something. King 2. Jack Queen off from middle position. Queen Jack off from middle position. Meh. Yeah, I'm gonna fold it. Ace 4 suited from under the gun. I'm gonna bump this one up. I'll open it. See if the global poker gods give me a nut flush. Playing against one short stack. Alright, well, this is an interesting spot here. I'm just going to shove him in. Because I don't want to give him any free cards. He's going to have to pay for any cards he wants to see. So either you go all in to play against me, or you're not playing against me in that spot. It's a pretty tough game of NL4 I'm having here, huh? King Jack. All right, so I'm gonna bump this up actually. Make it 20 cents from the small blind. Just because I'm in the small blind. So here I have same idea. Let's just make this one 16 in this spot. Here I got top pair. We got a lot going on here in this one. All right, let's bet 32 cents. That's what he has. There's a straight draw, of course, out there, but I have a straight draw too. So I'm out of position. Pair of tens with ace jack on the board. What do you got? Queen 10? Really? 9-10 jack. Queen king. I got to fold this. I gotta fold. This psych, because the freaking 10 could run out, but 10 could also complete a straight for that as well. Alright. I fold. I need to win a pot here. Alright, this will 3-bet. Let's pump it up to 50 cents. Alright, this is interesting. I gotta bet this. Let's make it 75 cents. Alright, assuming he doesn't have a flush. Ace 10. Let's do 12 cents. And let's call this. Perfect. Now I just gotta hope he doesn't have an ace of diamonds. I'm gonna have to call him no matter what. So, even if he wants to shove me all in. Alright, let's just raise him and just hope he doesn't have an ace of diamonds. Nope, no ace of diamonds for him. Here I have right now ace 10, 64-cent bet to 48. I don't have anything to call, so right here we'll fold. So I'm guessing he had an ace something. Definitely probably had an ace, and you know, I mean, he could have had a flush too, of course, but just not as good of a flush. Could have had queen jack, you know, jack 10, something like that, since he was betting into me. Just was fortunate that he did not have the ace of diamonds. Huh. 8 cents. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I need something to happen for me here on the right table. On the table on the right. Come on. But hasn't worked out for me over there. And 10-8. Small blind. Definitely a fold. King 6 offsuit obviously is going to be a fold. I say obviously. It's obvious, isn't it? It's so obvious that King 6 is a fold. King 3 off, fold. Alright, alright, alright. There's like drums going on the right hand side. They're playing the drums with all that checking. Do 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 do. King 7 off. Not on. It's like wash on, wax off. You know, for the most part, you really do need to have, especially here at NL4, you really do need your pre-flop hands. You know, if they're not face cards, really, or a pair, really need to have draw potential. Like this A7 offsuit is not great. I mean, it's not great anyway. I mean, it's not a great hand to begin with. You know, I could even tell you A7 offsuit connects to the flop 23.6% of the time. I checked that with Flopzilla. I'll even show you. Look, here's my Flopzilla. A7 offsuit connects 23.6% of the time. As opposed to, in case you're curious, A7 suited connects 33% of the time. So, even 10-9 suited connects 37% of the time. Look at this, 5-4 suited connects 27.8% of the time. 5-4, but yet A7 is 23. So on a site like Global Poker, where draws are very important, especially in suited connectors even, the idea of playing something like Ace 7 offsuit is pretty much suicide. It's going to be hard. The only time I feel like you can play that is if you're in, if you're into button, you can raise it up, of course. But here, like Queen 10 offsuit, a terrible hand. I mean, it's not a great hand to begin with, but Queen 10 offsuit connects 30% of the time. So it's actually not terrible, but still not something you're going to play in the under the gun position. This one right here, 9-6 offsuit, for example, 26.9. Not that I'm playing 9-6 offsuit from under the gun, but still, just to get, give you an idea of how bad A7 offsuit is. And on this site, A7 suited anything can be very good. As long as you're getting the right odds to be able to call, and hopefully you're in position, and the aggressor makes it a lot easier, of course. Because the thing about Global Poker, as opposed to other poker sites, is just the way their software is set up. It is very action heavy, which I think is what makes them really legal to PayPal, to be able to pay out through PayPal through their sweepstakes model. I think this is something, I think it's, it's set up that way. I'm going to try and limp this one in. So here, of course, I get the bottom pair with the ace. Again, yeah, I mean, I limped it in. There was no way I was going to open raise with that, especially in the small blind, because small blind sucks to begin with anyway. And obviously, I'm not going to be calling this here. And small blind is just easily the worst position on the table. You wanted the last to act pre-flop, but you're the first to act post-flop. You're always out of position. It's the one spot where you are always out of position, which makes it just such a tough spot to play in. So here now I get ace-6 offsuit, the same exact hand I had over here on the right, but to a pre-flop raise, even though it's only two big blinds. I actually really could call this here, especially since I'm up so big on this table. But what am I looking for at this point? I'm just looking for aces and possibly the lower kicker. So there really is no reason for me to call this here. If I was the pre-flop aggressor and I opened raise there, different story. But here now, all right, so let's just see. All right, it's hypothetical. A6. Okay, let's say I called it. And by the way, there was a 3-bet afterwards, which of course I'm not calling A6 offsuit with 3-bet. He could easily have any ace that's better than my ace. Here, get King Jack over. So we're playing four-handed right now. So I'm going to raise it up. I'm just curious to see if we get to see what wins this here. No, we don't, unfortunately. Interesting. So what's going on here with CG007? If he 3-bets me, I'm going to fold. I'm not, even though I will be in position versus him. But still, with it being offsuit, not really feeling it. Alright, I get a call. And really nothing going on here, unfortunately. If he donks me, yeah. I don't want to give him a free card, so let's bet it. Of course, I'm going to raise up King Queen. Alright, so take that one down. That's just a matter of when he checks to me, I don't want to give him a free club to destroy my soul. Let's see what's going on here with the King Queen. And a very unappetizing. So this one's interesting. I could use the same philosophy I just used with the last guy, but this one just connects so well to him. I will check it. I'm going to have to give this one up, unfortunately. I just didn't want to bet there with this connecting so well to him, giving him money, and then having to fold, so. I got a pair of twos over here. I mean, potential straight, yeah, 20 cents. Alright, so here I'm going to check it. I don't want to play this hand anymore. This one sucks too. Alright, so here she could have she could have a 9. I'm gonna be way behind by calling this, so I'll just fault it up. Especially if she has a 9, which I mean she could. So now I get ace-4 suited. So this is a different story here. From the small blind, I'm actually gonna raise this one up here. So I'll pump it up to 16 cents. All right, so I get the pair of fours, which I'm not too excited about. Um, so I'm just gonna check it here. You know, no flush draw, and I'm gonna fold this up to these two. So I get ace two off and ace two suited. Ace two off, I'm gonna get rid of. And ace two suited, I got three callers. So let me pump this up to 24 cents. And nobody's scared. Nobody's scared. Just such a not great flop. Well, I mean, it's actually, I do have a straight draw. I do also have, you know, the ace two, but would love to get a free card here. He bets pot. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to chase a four on a pot bet, so I'm going to have to fold it, unfortunately. Especially in a multi-way pot like this. If the four comes out, so be it. And he goes all in with jacks. He called with 5-6 with a pair of fives. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, by the way, the straight came out. But of course, I'm not calling. I'm not crazy like he is. I'll fold this, and this of course will raise. So here we get middle pair with top kicker. And he bets in 4 cents into 30 cents. So this is an easy call for me. So hopefully no spade comes out. And right now we're just worried about him possibly having a king. He overbets here. Overbet here is telling me it's a bluff. So I'm actually going to call his bluff here. Because that 9 did nothing. This is interesting. Queen 10. I'm so confused because I got these two tables going on here. Alright, let me just call this. Is he betting like this? He has to overpair. I'm going to have to fold it. I do think he was bluffing. Here I get pair of kings. So we'll call this. I still have top pair here. I got a small raise, 3 big blind. That's 3 big blind raise. Here I can bet. This I'll call. I have a straight draw over here. So I'll check it and call it. And here I have my pair of kings. I feel like I should be pretty good here. Yep. Here I get 60 cents into a dollar. I just have the high card at this point. I'm not going to chase the flush, so I'm going to fold this. And we'll fold this. You know, that overbet that D Nice did really felt like a bluff to me. It's unfortunate that the spade had to come out. And you notice when the spade came out, he did pretty much a 2/3 pot bet, which was definitely a value bet. So he went from an overbet on a flush draw down to a value bet when the spade came out. So it seemed pretty obvious there that he had the flush. And I do believe I did have him beat on the overbet. Here I get 6-5 off suits from the small blind. Easy fold. I'll limp in with our king 2. And we do land the king, even though I got my kicker is pretty crappy. Let's just check around. Nice thing is I don't have to worry about a draw. So that's about a 2.5 bet. Obviously, I'm going to have to call this. I don't feel great about it with having such a low kicker. Then you get it all in. What the hell is he going all in with? Unless he has pocket 7s or pocket 4s. And for that specific reason, man, as much as I would love to call this, I can't, because he's not going in. He's not going all in with less than the set. He's not. There's no way. And with me not having really any outs at all, not something I can do. All right, so this one here, I'm definitely going to raise it up. So I'll go to 16 cents. King, queen. We get the raise of 8 cents, which is 2 big blinds. I'm just going to call it. I could have raised it up even more. I could have 3-bet him there. And I think I would have if it was suited. King, queen is a great hand, though. I'll call a 3-bet, though. Especially in position. Alright, so here I get really nothing to work with, unfortunately, you know, unless I could somehow pair the board. Here I will call the 14-cent bet with this suited connector, queen, jack. He goes all in again. That's disappointing. This I'm gonna have to fold. All right, boy, this sucks, huh? That sucks. I'm folding this. And obviously, I'm not going all in with Queen Jack suited. Good call. Ace Ace King King. I'd been way behind. Well, at least he went all in with something. This guy's gonna play with 10 cents. King suited from under the gun. There's a fold. Obviously, we're folding this over here. Oh, well, it's good to see this guy bought back in. Got Jack 3. Of course, we're going to check. Jack 10 suited from the cutoff. Jack 9 suited from the button. This here I'm going to make 20 cents. And this here I'll make 16 cents. And we'll play, hopefully, good things on both boards, on both tables. Alright, so we got the pair of nines and the flush draw here. Pretty good flush draw too with the jack. He's got 96 cents, which is kind of annoying. These guys have raised it up. I'm going to get out of their way. And here I will bet. I'm going to bet the 96 cents. Well, no, because I got the other guy in here too. Here I've lost $1.61. God damn it. Here I've won 75 cents. I'm down overall. Fold. Fold. Oh, that was an hour of Global Poker. So I hope you enjoyed watching. It was not a good session for me because I guess I was down a little bit. Not too much. Down a little bit. Let's sit out. Sit out. I guess I'll get some last. There's last fold in there. and I appreciate you watching Global Poker Fun Craziness here at NL4. Um, and it didn't really go so well, but that's okay because we had a good time. So if you watched, thank you for watching. If you didn't watch, it really doesn't matter anyway. You don't have to subscribe because this is not like any channel that has any meaning whatsoever. It's pretty random. It's just my channel. Anyway, thank you. Adios.